Hello guys and welcome back to the channel Football Club Barcelona Nation. We played the first game of the year in the Copa del Rey against Barbastro. Round of 32, it was a 4-0 win for Barca with goals coming from Eric Garcia, 2 for Lewandowski and Pablo Torre sealing it 4-0. A nice way to kick off the year and a promising performance by Pablo Torre. 90 minutes for Frankie de Jong. A debut for Szczesny and Toni Fernandez, and now the work begins. So here are all the match reactions. Let's get into it. Starting with the lineup, we saw a lot of changes from the starting 11, but it was Szczesny as predicted in the goal, a clean sheet and the best game to bring him for his debut. Koundé in the defense, and it was Eric Garcia and Frankie in the midfield, with Pedri playing as the number 10, Fermin on the left, Pablo Torre on the right, and Lewandowski leading the line. First game of the year, it was not the usual pitch, it wasn't the best one. We also expected a lot of rotations, so 7 out of 11 for the predictions. Not bad considering that it was only Balde who did not play in the predicted lineup. There was no Yamal, no Rafinha, Balde, Iñaki Peña, so a good rest for them, and we need to start working immediately for the next game. Coming into the first half, this is how we started the game. We had 3 crosses in the first 10 minutes, with one coming from set piece. Pablo Torre had great deliveries from the set pieces, and we saw this in the first 5-6 minutes of the game. And just before the goal, our first goal, we saw him from the corner kick. He is very good in set pieces. Also, Fermin and Pedri were trying crosses into the box, and then we finally took the lead. It was Frankie on the right side of the midfield, a cross into the box, headed by Araujo and well connected by Eric Garcia to give us the lead. And then 10 minutes later, Pablo Torre delivers from the set piece. This time it was straight to Lewandowski, who heads it to give us a 2-0 lead. Immediately from the start of the second half, we won the ball in their half. Fermin to Pablo Torre, and his first touch to set up Lewandowski inside the box. A great and a very intelligent pass, leaving Lewandowski one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It may have been ruled out for offside, but 3-0 up anyway. Pablo Torre was very effective in this game. In the 55th minute, Barbastro was trying to play from the back, and the keeper misplaces the pass, and it was Pablo Torre inside the box, winning the ball very easily. The keeper tried to make himself big, but Pablo Torre managed to score. In the last 10 minutes of the game, Ansu had a great 1v1 chance to score, but it was saved. And in minute 86, Barbastro almost scored. It was a slight misunderstanding from the back, but we managed to clear the ball. Coming to the subs, after 60 minutes, Kubasi came for Inigo Martinez. Kubasi making his 50th appearance for the club, just at 17 years old. Ansu for Lewandowski and Sergi Dominguez for Koundé. And the most important one came in the 80th minute. 16 years of age, Toni Fernandez coming in for man of the match, Pablo Torre. Toni becomes the second youngest player in the history of the club to make his debut, following Lamine Yamal at 16 years and 173 days. So La Masia did it again. Overall, our midfield was much improved. And to highlight Pablo Torre, man of the match, Eric and Frankie as the double pivot. Frankie tried to carry the ball forward with Eric in the defensive midfield role. Fermin also tried in the midfield, and Lewandowski, before this game he was not good. To score 2 goals surely brings the confidence back. Pedri had 45 minutes, just the first half. It wasn't the best game for him, but I can't say he played bad. So we will see much improved Pedri in the coming games. And in our backline, the back 4, Gerard Martin really improved. He had the most passes, 2 chances created and 8 ball recoveries. So overall on our performance, it was a dominant match. We can build from this game into the next, the Super Copa on Wednesday. Finally, in some other updates, we all know it's about registrations. Pau, Victor and Dani Olmo will travel with the rest of the squad to Saudi Arabia for the Super Cup game against Athletic Club. So they will just travel in case the court order arrives in time, which allows them to play. Despite them playing or not, they will travel with the squad. And Flick is still confident that the club is working to resolve these issues. What do you think the players are feeling inside their mind? What's going on? It's not a good start for the two players, both on and off the pitch. And obviously, the team is partially affected with this issue. We don't know the mood of the entire squad, but I'm sure it is not 100%. This means we are depending on the court order for the two players, Dani and Pau, and we are waiting to see what will happen. The registration case is now in the direction of the court. This comes after La Liga and the Spanish Federation, RFEF, both decided to reject the registrations of Dani Olmo and Pau Victor. On the other hand, the club is now back to one rule, which is great news in terms of our financial control and transfer plans. But this is not related to the current registration issues. It's a good news for our financial struggles, but it is in the middle of a terrible situation. So we will see what happens in terms of the registration of Dani Olmo and Pau Victor. That wraps up the match review, first of the year 2025. What did you see from the game? The squad we have been longing to see. So we saw different players coming in. How can this win help us gain confidence and take us back to our winning form? All your match reactions. So we are now building up for the Super Copa clash. So I'll be coming back with more updates heading into the game. Thank you for watching. Nice time and see you in the next one.